breaking news. Protests at airports across the country tonight rallying against President Trump's executive order restricting immigration from certain countries. This as local Muslims come together to get questions answered by local law enforcement. We have team coverage for you tonight, beginning with Channel 2's Brandon Walker live at Bush Intercontinental tonight, where protesters are still gathering. Brandon.
Indeed, Sion. Take a live look now. Some 100 demonstrators here. They started at around 7 o'clock tonight. The crowd grew. They came with signs. The mood, though, took a turn here for the positive some 90 minutes ago after word came that a federal judge in Brooklyn issued an emergency stay of part of President Trump's executive order on immigration, ruling in that stay that sending refugees and others back would cause, quote, irreparable harm. Still, as this group is supportive of that announcement coming down a few minutes ago, they say that there is a lot of work that needs to be done.
The crowd grew at Terminal E with signs of protest.
Refugees are welcome here!
Song 2, which for Selena Landsman had a personal tune.
My great-grandparents were held as political refugees in Cuba after Castro came into power.
Protesters are outraged, they say, over President Trump and his executive order on immigration.
I think it's important because we're in Houston. It's a city that has a huge immigrant and refugee population.
Lacey Matthews Smith and Daniel Smith brought their 2 children.
We're telling them to stand up for those who don't have as much freedom as they do and to stand up for those who are powerless.
At Bush today, there have been travelers from the 7 countries included in President Trump's executive order who were detained.
It's just the panic started at that point.
Mana Nagani is an immigration attorney from Houston. Nagani has a client from Iran who works as an engineer here in Houston at Chevron. She tweeted this picture of his passport after he had been detained at Bush for hours.
If you're a permanent resident, you have no criminal history, you should not be subject to secondary inspection or interrogation of any sort.
Mr. Trump signed the executive order Friday. Since then, there have been protests nationwide from those who are against it. Houston, no exception.
I would teach my kids to be kind and respectful and to be generous toward other people. We need to do that as a country, too.
I don't know.
And back here live, Sion, as we told you earlier about that temporary stay issued by a federal judge in New York, we could tell you that there was at least one person being held. They're here now. They have been given an opportunity to clear, and we've got a family friend here. If we could listen in for a second.
Yes, sir.
As you were just telling us about the experience and what did they go through and what's the reaction now?
I really haven't gotten anything out of them. You know, they're tired and they want to go home. So they're missing a bag right now. So.
Yeah. From where are they coming?
From originally they're Palestinian, but they came from Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And talk to us about the day that they've had.
I really don't know. They're all scared inside and they're waiting for their uncle. They thought they were outside, but they were not, you know. So.
Sir, thank you so much. Again, Cian, as you can see that this is still developing now. You're seeing people coming in who had been detained throughout the day because of that executive order. But again, due to that temporary stay that was granted today by a judge in Brooklyn, New York, you're seeing people getting the clearance to get to where they need to be. We're live tonight at Bush Intercontinental Airport. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.